Anyhow, Rome wasn't built in a day. That is Manchester United drawing with Everton 2-2 in the Premier League. What a game that was. Last controversial decision from the referee. I call it controversial because he almost gave away the penalty. Sports Jazz, please subscribe, turn on the notifications. Josh is in the building. Isaac, I am here. Josh, please, your analysis right after game. What do you think? What do you make of the game? What do you think we should improve? Not that we've done any better. I still think we're still fighting for relegation if we're not serious. And it's worrying times for Man United, Josh.
Yeah, it is a difficult time for Manchester United, but like I predicted before the game started, I saw a draw in this game. And I saw a draw because Everton has been playing very well since Dave Moyes came in. I think they've won 5 games in 6 they have played. So you always thought that even if Manchester United won the first game 4-0, it was going to be very difficult for them to come up against this Everton side. Manchester United on its own, they have to start finding themselves. They have to start gathering some points for them to beat the relegation zone, because it is difficult to accept. But right now, Man United is in the relegation zone. So the point that we did get today is actually a good point, because maybe it will give us a momentum going into the games coming thick and fast, because they are very difficult fixtures. Even the game against Ipswich on Wednesday is a very difficult fixture, because Ipswich is fighting for its life. I mean, Ipswich and Man United at this time, we look like we are the relegation zone teams that want to start getting some points. The game proper, it was dull. The build-up was slow, and we managed every time we did build up like that. Even if we went further up the pitch, it was very difficult for us to get goals, because Everton got back in shape really quick. For the controversial decision of the referee, I'm glad that the VAR got it right, and they did not award a pen for that. I just don't know why the referee gave it, because even when I watched it in live play, I didn't see how that was a penalty. I hadn't noticed it was a dive, but the manner in which Ashley Young went to the ground was a bit artificial. And so the VAR found out that he had pulled off a Hollywood performance.
Indeed, that was a Hollywood performance. A Hollywood, but that's the Young we all know. But Josh, real quick, Bruno Fernandes is the first Manchester United player to score from a free kick. In the Premier League since Cristiano Ronaldo against Norwich in April. In April 2022. Anyway, as I said, Roma wasn't built in a day, but it's so bad, Josh. We're really struggling to score goals. This involved some bit of individual brilliance, Josh, whether you like it or not. And for me, my full-time review, the first 45 minutes, Josh, I think you have to say it's the worst ever any Man United fan has seen. According to me, it's the worst I've ever seen from Man United.
We've had stinkers worse than that.
No, Josh. I think this was beyond a stinker to me. And Dogu, I think in the first half is the only player that kept his head high. He was
the whole game
way
he
ahead. He was
really
doing
well.
really well.
Is a
He was
player
doing
was
so
looking
good.
at you. Is a player was interested in watching what it is about him that the manager really liked, and you can see that there are very strong attributes that he has, which can benefit our manager going forward. So you hope that if we do get Queda, like the noise coming around is in the summer, then we hope to have an attacking another dimension of attack, which is actually the primary way to attack for Ruben Amorim through his wing backs. At least he would have not yet tested, but very talented wing backs.
Yeah, of course, Josh. Also, Chido Obi Martin. For me, I think his hold up was really good. I hope he gets more minutes. He just needs, more confidence in the big boys, and I think he'll be a proper bowler. Yeah. By the way, Josh, one other thing that I did realize: the goal after the first goal, the free kick that Bruno scored, it's like new intensity was injected into the boys. I mean, they tried so much to get into the game. You see, we kept on pushing. We even got the second goal. My only problem is, why does it have to, rather, why do they have to wait until the last dying minutes of the game? You remember the game against Spurs? It wasn't until the 75th minute, just like today, that the team really started playing football again, similar to games we've seen against Southampton, against Leicester, and it's really worrying, very, very worrying. Maybe the other thing I can say, when it comes to the midfield, we really need to reinforce in that department. I don't know when Toby Kola is coming back, because to me, I believe Toby Kola can give me more right now than what Casemiro is giving. Kobe Mino, I also think he should be back. Casemiro really doesn't have the legs anymore. He's finished at this level,
Have you
Josh.
noticed? Have you noticed that
And
Kobe
yet we need
Mino?
intensity.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm,
yeah. Have you noticed that Kobe Mino is one of those players who takes a bit of some time, even when he comes back? I mean,
that
he
he needs to
can take
adjust.
about 3 weeks to
Mm,
get into it, and those are about 9 games. You
mm,
can miss him for 9 games, even when he's back. That, for me, that has been the biggest issue with Kobe Mino this season, because since he came back, I know that there were a few games before a new manager also came in, but still,
mm.
he was not
And
cutting it.
one other thing, Josh, rewinding it back to Dogu, I think the left hand side showed promising moments today. I mean, the
Very much.
coordinated
He
play
was one
with
of the
Dogu.
brightest players
Mm,
for us. He was one of the brightest players for us. You see, I thought that he would be the player to actually get us a goal, because when you watch United play, he's the player who gets more on the ball in attack from the wing back position. So for
yeah.
me, I think that that is a deliberate move from the manager, because he likes to attack in that manner. So I always give him a chance to put himself in positions to score a goal, because these are things that the manager is working on the training pitch.
And Josh, what's up with Hoyland, man? What's up with Hoyland? I mean, he
It's
looks
just not
completely
good
lost,
enough.
Josh.
It's just not good
Is
enough.
I mean, I don't want him to be sold, because I'm worried,
Why?
he's still young, 21, 22 years. He can be
Yeah,
sold,
yeah, yeah. But
go
if we get
somewhere else,
money,
and he blows up.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think maybe
he
a
can
loan
blow up.
move, just like Ganacho, can help him, or maybe
No,
selling him with a
no.
with a buyback clause.
You see, Isaac. We cannot afford to loan a player like Rasmus Hoyland, because we shall have to replace him. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
So the fact that we have to replace him, we do not have the money to actually replace Rasmus Hoyland at an attacker, a striker. Okay, that would take a lot of money to buy a striker or to find a striker. Now, if you're getting rid of Rasmus Hoyland, even if it's through a loan and eventually leaves the club, you must get at least some good money for him. If he came at 72, you cut your losses, and you get 50-50 is a steal for Rasmus Hoyland in the shape that he's in right now. I
Yeah,
think a
but I
club
don't
would
think any
just be
team is going to
willing.
give you 50 million pounds, Josh. Even euros.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
yeah,
anyone is
yeah.
going to give you that kind of amount. But yeah,
Yes.
Josh, it looks
So
like also Joshua
you
Zaxi.
let
Sorry,
him
you're
go
saying
and buy
something?
someone else. You let him go and
Ah,
buy
okay.
someone else.
Yeah, it looks like your guy, the Dutch, as you call him, Maestro. Although I think that is a bit overrated. Joshua Zaxi is getting better and better. And the first half he was a bit lost, I would say that. But second half, there's really a good player in him, and I think the number 10 role, as Amorim said last time, suits him more than a striker, than our leading striker. That's what I think.
Yeah, yeah, but the thing though is, I don't like a player who is in the 10 role who is not passing the ball very well. You have to be precise, and you have to find the players in and around you quickly. So Rasmus Højlund, you make the runs that can help another player pass you the ball. I saw 3 attempts in the first half from Joshua Zirkzee to find Rasmus Højlund, and he failed to find him. So
Mm,
I was questioning Joshua Zirkzee that at that point you must actually find other solutions to work with Rasmus Hoyland, because every time you pass in the ball, you're either late or it is undercooked. So for me, the
Well,
thing that I would say about Joshua Zaxi is he needs to pass the ball much better. He needs to find better solutions when something is not working out on the pitch.
I just remembered. I remember when Ashley Young was coming on, and I was like, guys. During the stream, I was like, man, Young is now coming on. He said, no, let him come on. Let him come on. Maybe he's one of those players that are going to help us
Give
get
us
a
a
goal. And
chance.
yeah, give us a chance. And it looks like it worked out, because we benefited from those falls from Young when he played for the club back then. But today, he almost got us a penalty. Rather, he almost got a penalty against us, which, during the whole VAR situation, checking and all that, it slowed down the tempo because at that moment we're on the back foot. So, I mean, overall, just to me, yeah, the dive was silly. The dive was silly, and I think he should have been carded. But I mean, where would we be without Bruno Fernandes? Those of you that keep attacking him, that kick, that free kick was outstanding. Ganacho, again, just as you always say, he keeps on proving everyone that he's a bench of player. When it comes to impact, he gives us a
Yeah,
few. He gave us new intensity and direction in the game. And maybe one other thing that I'm starting to really hate, and I feel that I'm fed up of, is Andre Onana, who keeps punching the ball into danger. Josh, I'm just tired of Onana. I
he's
feel
that
like I've
type
had
of
enough.
guy. He can't
I feel like
change.
I've
He's
had
that
enough.
type of guy.
Well, Josh Height Studios, what up? He says Obi holds the ball better than Rasmus Hoyland. 100%. That is true. There's still a lot coming from. There's a lot of work to do with Obi. Sorry, with Chido Obi, but I like him, Josh. I like him as a player. I think he's really
Yeah, me too.
promising.
Me too. I like him. I like him, and I know the manager is easing him into the team, but I think a game from now we should be starting.
That is correct. I like that. Well, Sports Jazz, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in, Josh and
Yeah.
Isaac. We are signing out, baby. That was the quick reaction. We shall come back later tomorrow with a review. We are officially signing out. Please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Cheers.
Cheers.